It's springtime, and that means that the phones are ringing off the hook for a most wonderful commodity that is offered right here, compost. And the amazing thing about it is that it's offered free of charge to those who load it themselves. With me today is Carrie Avaritt, who is the Compost Supervisor for the city. Welcome, Carrie.
Thank you.
And the compost facility is part of the utilities department
Yes.
of our city.
Yes.
It's an operation that's been going on for a number of years, but a lot of changes with technology, and somehow we're able to offer compost 12 months out of the year, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Well, that's a wonderful service, and we're going to talk a little bit about the details because people have a lot of common questions. First of all, when do you operate?
We are open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5:30, Saturday 8 to 12. Our load days are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and we load 8 to 5.
Okay, so when you say load days, that means that you have the option of either loading it yourself, which is free of charge
Yes,
for
free of
however
charge.
much compost that you need. But if you ask someone to assist you in the loading, there's a fee.
There is a fee at $6 a yard up to 3 yards. After the third yard, it goes up to $15 a yard. That's just to kind of slow down the commercial people.
Now, who can use the compost facility?
Anybody can use it. We do have a small fee for dumping our brush. Any landscaper, contractor, tree service, it is $10 for them to dump.
So that brings us to the question, what is compost made of?
Our compost is made of 2 different products, which is the biosolids that we get from the wastewater plant and the brush that's brought in from the public.
And the public brings in a lot of brush.
A lot, yes. We get quite a bit.
And of course, conveniently, our wastewater treatment plant is right next door.
Yes, yes.
So that's a plus. And then the compost has to go through a process before
goes
it can
through
be
a-
offered to the public.
Yes, you know, we mix the material together, and it goes through like a 60-day process. And then after we ran tests and make sure everything's good, we run it through the screener and sell it to the public.
So when people come in, of course, this facility is located on Davidson Drive off of Shady Grove Road. And this is an area that has a number of city facilities in it, the animal shelter, our parks and trails greenhouse, of course the compost facility and the wastewater treatment plant. But when they come in, this is a gated facility, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and there's an attendant?
There's always somebody in the office. You just stop in there and whatever you want. If you want to dump, get compost, anything, there's somebody in there that'll direct you where to go.
Now tell us about some of the piles that we see behind us. There are different things in each one.
All these piles are actually just our grindings. You know, we have a subcontract. We have somebody that comes and grinds every 4 months for us, and that's what you see. Is all those piles are grindings, and we use it to make our compost.
And we see a lot of vehicles going up and down the hill. What is located at the back end of your compost operations?
We load up there, and today's one of the loading days, and so they go up there to be loaded. And right here is actually our public pile. Everybody comes down here and loads down here for free.
And there's usually a steady stream of activity there.
Always,
Right.
always. Especially springtime.
Now, there is a compost hotline. Our office often gives it out because people have general questions about compost that can be answered by that recording. And we're going to put that number up on the screen
Okay.
so that people know that they can call it as to the availability of compost too.
Yes,
If are there some periods of time that you might run out of compost?
Yes, and it's updated every day. So if you call, you'll know if we have it available or not. It's
Right.
updated every day.
So that's an important number.
Yes.
Sometimes, depending on weather conditions or simply the amount of people that are helping themselves to compost.
definitely.
But most of the time you're able to keep up with demand and
Oh
supply.
yeah, most of the time, yes.
That's great. Well, Carrie, as we wrap up, is there anything else that people should know about compost?
Yeah, actually, everybody thinks we have only one product available. We do sell leaf mulch and wood mulch. We have three different products, and you can get it all year round.
And that's really
And
good to know.
it's the same price. Same price.
So a lot of the members of the public, both private citizens as well as landscapers,
Yes.
help themselves to those products.
Yep. And we have all three products down here to the public.
Great. Well, Carrie, I know that in the coming months, this facility is going to get busier and busier.
Definitely.
On Saturday mornings, there's sometimes a line that's coming in.
Yes.
So remember that if you want to come here when it's less congested, maybe avoid a weekend, right?
Right.
And come here during the week. Well, thanks, Carrie, for telling
Thank
us
you.
a little bit about the compost facility. Again, it's provided by your taxpayer dollars, and it's offered in conjunction with our wastewater treatment plant facility. So please take advantage of it. Give us a call if you have any questions about it. And next week, we'll bring you more city news.